Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well and I hope you guys had a good Easter. I certainly did because I spent it with my family and we just, hung out, ate lots of food and stuffed our faces with lots and lots of chocolate. So it was really, really fun. So today's video is all about makeup and it's my guide to starting your own makeup collection or starting your own makeup kit. And I'm hoping that this video is going to be helpful to those of you who don't really know much about makeup but want to find out more and also are looking to start your own collection and don't really know where to start. So I'm going to run through everything right from foundation to eyeshadow, and then I'm going to share with you guys my favorite brushes that I believe every single girl should have in their makeup collection. So the first product is a makeup primer, and what a primer does is actually just forms a barrier between your skin and your makeup, and it helps to keep the makeup in place for a lot longer and also helps to protect your skin as well. Now there's so many different primers on the market. I've tried so many in the last few years, but I find that my favorite is the Skin Based Visage by MAC because this keeps my skin really nicely moisturized and also it makes my makeup stay on for a really, really long time. I know that MAC do a few other ones, and Laura Mercier actually have a really nice one called the Hydrating Primer, and lots of makeup brands on the market today have lots of different types of primers. So it's up to you guys to go and test them out and maybe get some samples and figure out if it works for you or not. But this one works for me and I absolutely love it. So next we have foundation. Now foundation is used to sort of just coat your skin, is what I like to think, and sort of like help even out skin tone, cover up blemishes, and it just creates the perfect base for any other makeup to go over it. Now there are tons of different types of foundation. That probably needs another video, but just to give you an idea, I really like using liquid foundations because I find it's easy for me to just apply all over my skin. And then sometimes I actually use my stick foundation. Now this one is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and I've used this for years and years and years. And this one is a fairly new one, but I've been loving using it recently, and it's the Bobbi Brown foundation stick. They're both really good. Like I said, you just apply it over your skin. It just helps to even out skin tone and creates the perfect base for any makeup, any other makeup that goes on your skin. Next we have concealer. Just like foundation, I probably need another video to go in depth to all the different types of concealers there are. But just to give you an idea, I really like using the ones that come in a pot. They're kind of like a creamy consistency, so they're slightly thick, but they're really good just to apply onto blemishes and areas around your face that are quite dark. And also I use this as a highlighter, so I go 2 shades lighter and I just highlight my skin with it. But for concealing blemishes and problem areas on your skin, concealer is a really good thing to use. You can use it on its own, or you can use it over foundation or underneath foundation, depending on how you like to. So like I said, the Studio Finish is my favorite one, and I have another favorite that I use every now and again, and it's the Pro Longwear Concealer. They're both by MAC, both very good, and they both last a very long time. Next on the list is powder. Now I like using powder just to finish off my makeup, just to set everything and keep everything in place, and my favorite is the Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC, and this is the natural one, and it comes in so many different shades, but I love using this just all over my face, just powder everything. Another alternative I like to go for every now and again is the Prep and Prime Translucent Powder, and this one is kind of like a universal shade, so it goes with everybody's skin tone. And like I said, it's good to set your foundation or whatever makeup you have on your face. The reason I prefer the mineral based powders is because I feel it gives more of a natural look. I like my powder and my foundation to look very natural, almost like my skin, so I prefer using mineral based powders. There are tons of different powders out there, so like I said, it's up to you to test out what works for you and what works for your skin type, your skin tone and things like that. But like I said, I just really prefer the mineralized skin finish. Now I believe that eyebrows are a very, very important part of your makeup. If they don't look groomed, it can make your makeup look a bit out of place. I don't know, this is just my personal opinion. And I feel like your eyebrows do frame your face, so if your eyebrows are good, the rest of your makeup is bound to look good as well. I fill my eyebrows in a number of ways. I do have a favorite way, but I want to share with you guys 3 different ways you can fill your brows in. My favorite way is to use a fluid kind of like liner, and this is Dipped Down by MAC. It's just a dark brown fluid liner, and I use an angled brush and I just fill my whole brows in, and then just give it the nice defined look. Another way you can actually fill your brows in is using eyeshadow, and this is Brown Down, which is like a dark brown eyeshadow. Obviously, depending on your hair color, you can go for different eyeshadows or different, fluid lines. Another alternative for filling your brows in is using eyebrow pencils, and these are quite easy, and you can find eyebrow pencils in so many different beauty brands, but my favorite is Stud by MAC, and they're very similar shades to Brown Down and Dip Down, and so it all depends on how I'm feeling and what kind of brow look I'm going for. Today I've got the Dip Down because I wanted a strong brow. If I wanted more of a natural brow, I'll go for either the eyeshadow or the eyebrow pencil. So yeah, it all depends. I feel that when you apply makeup, mainly foundation, you tend to lose the natural dimensions of your face and your face structure, and one of the things I love to do to add dimension to my face after I've applied foundation is contouring and highlighting. Now this is completely optional, but I like to do it because I just feel like it adds that dimension. And obviously, if I do want to exaggerate a certain feature on my face, or not exaggerate a certain feature on my face, this is a really cool thing to do. So for contouring, I actually love to use the Sleek Face Contour Kit, and my shade is in medium, and it comes with a contour powder which is a couple of shades darker than my skin, and a highlight powder which is slightly shimmery and obviously much lighter. I do also like to contour my face using the MAC Skin Finish Natural, just because I find that, obviously I use this in a much darker shade than my complexion. I find that this is really natural looking, so if I don't want a harsh contour, more of a natural contour, I picked the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in a couple of shades darker than my skin. Really love this. Another way to contour is by using bronzer, and there are tons of different bronzers out there, but this is the one I have, and it's called Refined Golden. It's a limited edition MAC one, but then there's tons of bronzers on the market today, so you can pick one that works for you. So that's for contouring. Now for highlighting, like I said, I either use the highlight powder in the Sleek Contour Kit, or I use my MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Superb. Now I absolutely love this product. It's probably one of my favorite buys for my face ever, and it's got such a nice design on the inside, but it's got a really, really nice shimmery effect. So I just use this on my cheek plane just to highlight that area. And sometimes if I'm not feeling the whole powder thing, I go for a liquid highlighter. And these are the Luster Drops by MAC. They're really, really cool. And sometimes in the summer, I just dot it on my face without any foundation or anything. It just gives a really nice highlighted look to my face. So that's contouring and highlighting. If you do want to, go into more of defining your features, and obviously if you want more of a defined cheekbone, you contour more. If you want to highlight certain areas to make them appear brighter, you go for a nice highlighter. Now blush. Now this is very dependent on your skin tone, because some blushes may work for certain skin tones and some might not work for other skin tones. But I believe that everyone should have some sort of a variation of a peachy blush and a bronzy blush, and obviously you try them on, try all the different variations and shades of each, and figure out what works for your skin tone. But my absolute favorites are Ambering Rose, which is a bronzy, almost kind of like reddish blush. I'm wearing that today. I really love this. So nice. And then I have Style, which is more of a peachy, shimmery blush. So I really like these two. And the reason why I say a variation of a peachy one and a bronzy one is because when you're doing different kind of makeup looks, different blushes sort of like complement them. More lighter, sort of like airy, fairy, natural looks, peachy blushes are nice. And then if you're going for more of a dramatic look, the bronzy blushes are really, really good. Now time for the eyes. Number one, every girl should have an eye primer in their makeup collection if they're going to be doing lots of eye makeup looks, because eye primers actually help the shadows to stick on, and they help the the eye makeup to appear more vibrant and more pigmented. And my favorite is the Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is kind of like a cult favorite with the whole YouTube community. All of the girls use this, and it's a really, really good product. MAC do have some like paint pots, and in some cases some eye pencils are very like cool to use as a base to make your shadows stick onto them. But if you're starting out your kit, I suggest going out and buying the Urban Decay Primer Potion for your eyes. Now this is entirely up to you, so it's up to your taste, your preference, but I always suggest that everyone should have a good quad of neutrals in their collection, just because you can do so much with them, and depending on the intensity of how you use them, you can create a number of looks just using them. Now this is my MAC quad. I just sort of like put them 4 of my favorite shadows in there just to give you an example. It's good to have like a neutral color for your eyelid, and this is Mulch by MAC, and sort of like a transition color that would go in your crease just to blend out any eyeshadow. My favorite one is Texture, but that's finished, so I've just put Cork, which is my second favorite. And then a highlight color just to go on your eyebrows, underneath your brows, the brow bone area, just to, you know, brighten up that area, or even in the inner tear duct area. It's just a really good eyeshadow to have. This is all. And everyone needs a matte black eyeshadow for those smoky eyes. So you can literally use a matte black eyeshadow with any color, any type of eyeshadow, and just create a really nice smoky effortless look. So it's really easy to create an everyday look and a nighttime look. Literally for the everyday look, you'd put the neutral eyeshadow on your lid, blend out the crease and the outer corners with the transition color, and then highlight your brow bone. And then if you want to transform the look into a nighttime look, or even more of a dramatic look during the day, just apply some of the black in the outer corners and the lower lash line, and there you have it. A really good palette that every girl should have. So eyeliners, specifically for the waterline and the tight line, I would say you need a white one just for those daytime looks, or if you want to brighten up your eyes, or if you have small eyes and you want to make them appear bigger, white eyeliner is a good choice to go for. And black eyeliner, just if you have more of a, if you want more of a, if you want more of a dramatic look, and if you're going for sort of like a look that I've got on today, black eyeliner is a really good one to have. This is MAC's Fascinating, and this is Urban Decay's Perversion. I really love the MAC Smolder as well, which is just a dark black one, but I've been currently using the Urban Decay one a lot recently. So definitely a white eyeliner and a black eyeliner. Now if you like the look of winged eyeliner and you want to play around more with your upper lash line, I'd say probably get yourself a liquid eyeliner. But I prefer just a simple black one, and the Superliner is my favourite. Mascara literally must be in every girl's makeup collection, even if you don't wear makeup. I mean, some days I would go without makeup and the only thing I would have on is mascara, because I just feel like my lashes are a little bit non-existent, so I need that lift. And even if you have nice lashes, they really give a really nice lift to your eyes. And one of my favorites is the Thick and Fast by Soap and Glory, and another one of my favorites is the Urban Decay Bad Gal. I do have quite a lot of favorite mascaras, but I really like these two especially. So lashes, this is completely optional because I know some people are not really a big fan of eyelashes, but if you do want to delve into the world of eyelashes, these are my favorites, the Nicola Girls Aloud ones. And obviously you're going to need a really good glue, and Duo actually have a really good glue. This is the black one, and they have a white one that dries clear, and this one dries black. And I do have a video showing you how to apply false eyelashes, so you should check that out. Now onto my favorite part of my whole makeup, you know, chatter or process, and it's the lips. If anyone asks me what my favorite feature is, it has to be my lips. I like my lips, and I like to you know, play them up, you know, try different colors, wear bold lips with red. You guys have seen I'm a very big fan of red lipstick, and I'm actually playing a lot with colors right now. I think every girl needs a very good plum lip liner, and that's because I feel like plum can go with so many different colors. It can go with red, some nudes, pinks and darker colors. And this one is Night Moth by MAC, and I've actually got that on my lips today. Everyone needs a good red lip liner, and this one would surprise you. This is 99p from LA Colors, and I buy my LA Colors from Beauty Base in Westfield, Stratford and in White City. It's 99p. This lip liner is the lip line equivalent to Ruby Woo by MAC, my favourite lipstick by MAC, and I could not believe how good quality this is. So 99p for a lip liner, I'm not complaining. I bought lots of these, as you probably could imagine. And lastly, a nude lip liner, and this one is one of my favourites. Is Topshop lip liner in ceramic. just a nice nude one to use with your nude lips, or you can just use it on its own and then apply lip gloss over it. For lipsticks, it's so hard for me to choose because I have so many and I absolutely love all of them. But for you guys, if you don't know where to start, these are the three I'd probably say to get. Ruby Woo, which is an all-rounder red lipstick, goes with everyone's skin tone, and it's a matte lipstick, so it just really looks good on the lips. And a really nice nude one is Birthday Suits. It's a drugstore brand. It's Rimmel London, one of my all-time favorite nude lipsticks. Very closely related to Shy Girl, which is my favorite nude MAC nude. But this is a really nice nude from the drugstore. And then lastly, just a nice pink one, and this is the Viva Glam Nikki. So lip glosses, every girl needs a nice nude, and this is Lust by MAC, and pink, sort of like a pinkish one, and this is Bright Pink by Bobbi Brown, which is a current favourite of mine. And lastly, just a simple shimmery one, just a dot on the centre of the lips, or just to wear on its own if you're not wearing much makeup. If you're going to go for just a really natural look, this is just nice on its own on your lips. So yeah. Ooh, and I must not forget a clear lip gloss, and that's because you can literally put this on any lipstick, any lip liner, and give the whole glossy effect. So that's it for my makeup starter kit video. I know there was quite a lot to take in this video. I talked a lot about a whole bunch of different things, but if you have any questions, leave a comment down below and hopefully I'll be able to respond, or someone else in the comment section can respond to you as well. I'll also leave details to all of the things I mentioned in the info bar, and hopefully links to them, so if you want to buy, you can actually click through and buy. But until next time, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye! So guys, this is a two-part video. Make sure you click the link down below to take you to the video where I talk about my favourite brushes and tools for makeup application.